for the land of the...
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports. Now, the opening lineup for the New Orleans Pelicans. Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ball in at the point. And for Sacramento, Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Bielitsa is out there with Harrison Barnes. And it's Bagley in at center. And so it's Bagley with it. He brings it up for the Kings. Ball feeling it out a bit. Fox with the steal. Bagley with the ball. Favors picks him up. Here's Bogdanovich. Fox against Ball. And it's Fox with the jam.
Fox never afraid to take it right at the defense on the drive. An excellent display of speed there.
And getting to the free throw line more and more. GA awfully tough to stay in front of De'Aaron Fox.
I mean, he's just got to knock him down, though. I mean, a free throw percentage, I think he can and will improve upon. Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Ingram. That one falls.
Brandon Ingram, a nice display of toughness from the young forward here, showing that he can score through just about anything.
Bogdanovich passes to Bagley. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Down low. And then Favors with the dunk.
Yeah, you know, you look at Ingram, and it's not all about scoring with him. He shows he shares the ball as well.
Fox against Ball. Fox passes to Bielitsa. Ball against Fox. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Fox has got 6.
And a fantastic finish. I just love seeing Fox work his way through contact and converting.
Williamson outside. Back to Ball. Floats it up for Williamson.
Ball, such a terrific passer. He seems to have a sixth sense, nice feel, which is hard to teach.
Bogdanovich looking around. Barnes finds Bagley. Sacramento moving it around. Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
How about the vertical from Fox? Throwing it down with authority. Go get it, young fella.
The pass to Ball. Williamson with it. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. A chance now for a three-point play. Marvin Bagley picks one up.
And that's grown man muscle. Williamson relishes any chance he gets to take the defense on and finish.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Harry Giles is checked in for Bagley. Jabari Parker comes in for Bielitsa. Fields checked in for Bogdanovich. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Fox. Here's Giles. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Nice tip in there. I mean, he's got like a sixth sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
And the dunk by Williamson. Hey, Greg, if you could coach one team right now, who would it be?
That's a tough one. Clippers, Lakers, Bucks. You know what? I would probably go Lakers or Bucks because you would have an opportunity to coach someone who arguably might be considered the best to ever play the game. Because I think Giannis is trending in that direction, and LeBron obviously already is.
How about a guy like Kemba Walker and coaching the Celtics, having him? Oh, what a finish!
Goodness.
Already such a well-coordinated athlete for his size and age. Williamson bringing down the house.
In the corner, it's Hield. Three-pointer. They grab their own miss. Giles. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Giles has got 6 points. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
Yeah, and both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
Here's Williamson. And good that time. And that's 11 points for Zion Williamson.
That's just all Zion. But once he gets that close, he's zoned in on capitalizing no matter what.
Pass to Parker. And it's Joseph in the corner. The shot, no good. Good D by Williamson. And Buddy Hield is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Sacramento making some changes. Rashawn Holmes comes in for Parker, and it's Kent Bazemore in for Barnes. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for New Orleans. And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile one block.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Bazemore finds Holmes. Hield outside. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Back to Holmes. Passes it to Giles. Giles controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going.
And that sixth sense, guys, might be better than just about anybody else's.
And so, guys, it's Zion Williamson making things happen for the New Orleans Pelicans. He put together quite a... And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for New Orleans?
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
And the other thing, though, is their execution in terms of their ball movement has been flawless. Sets up a lot of easy scoring opportunities.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court right now for the Kings, Joseph and Hield make up the backcourt. Rashawn Holmes out there with Giles, and it's Bazemore at the three, the small forward. Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Bielitsa, he's checked in for Giles, and it's Fox in for Joseph. New Orleans also making some changes. Ingram comes in for J.J. Redick, and it's Jrue Holiday in for Frank Jackson.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Ingram finds Holiday. Shot clock at 6. Back to Ingram. Puts up a three. Sacramento grabs the miss.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Bazemore gets the bucket.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. And here is Ingram. Pulls up on the elbow. Rebounded by Holmes. Pass break, here we go. Moving it up. And it's blocked, and they're able to recover. And so Holiday will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans, and there it is for him.
Got to give a lot of credit to Okafor for his hustle right there. I mean, really pumping hard down the court and made himself a huge target in transition.
Here's Fox. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
And it's Hayes in the corner. Back to Holiday. Can't hit that one. Good work defensively by Fox. And the Kings pushing it up now. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Brandon Ingram.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved a layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Marvin Bagley's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Parker comes in for Bielitsa. And it's Bogdanovich in for Buddy Hield. Ingram passes to Melly. And stolen by Bazemore. And here we go. Parker heading to the hoop. And the dunk by Parker.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Ingram outside. From the line. That one doesn't go. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. And the slam dunk by Bazemore.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Back to Favors. It's tipped. It's stolen by Bagley. And they're on the break. Jumps up. And the dunk by Parker.
Oh, I like the craftiness of Parker at finding ways to get into the lane. Always looking to punch it down.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. 1:27 left now here in the second. Pass to Melly. 5 to shoot. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. And stolen by Bazemore. And pushing it up is Sacramento Kings again in transition.
And you have to have respect for his speed in transition. Fox is a high-octane player who explodes in the open floor.
Holiday finds Ingram. Here's Melly. 56 seconds left in the first half. Ball against Bogdanovich. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Sacramento making some changes. Harry Giles is checked in for Parker. Harrison Barnes comes in for Kent Bazemore. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Fox. J.J. Redick's checked in for New Orleans. Jackson comes in for Drew Holiday. Here's Bagley. Outside Bogdanovich. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass. Just sailed it right out of bounds.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Williamson's checked in. Pelicans trail by 7. Left side, Ball. The pass to Jackson. Back to Redick. Here's Williamson. 13 points in the game. That one drops for him. Williamson's got 15.
Capable of doing some real damage. Give Williamson the rock in a spot like that, and he is going to burn you.
Barnes sinks that one from the post.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
8 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Williamson outside. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball. De'Aaron Fox was on fire in the first half. He had 12. And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You look at Zion Williamson, guys. In this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half, and he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Guys, he's been in beast mode down low, asserting his will. The defense has been helpless, unable to slow him down.
So the Pelican 5 right now. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. And it's Favors in at the center position. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. You know, winning that championship as you did, Greg, for UNLV, many people don't remember you played much of that season with a broken jaw.
Well, Kevin, I don't remember much of it, to be honest with you. It was pretty hazy. I lost 19 pounds over the course of the season.
Oh,
I
my
was
goodness.
championship night. I was 168 pounds.
No kidding.
Yeah. Oh, I was wired shut
Wow.
for 8 weeks. Did miss a game, but I tell you what, I don't know if I would do that today. But, you know, it did turn out well with the championship.
As I recall, you broke it against Fresno State, correct?
Yes, yeah. Got my legs taken out from under me and broke the fall with my face.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, ouch.
Boy, you can't let ball get this deep. I mean, once he's this close to the rim, that far inside, he's ready for the throwdown.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
I like to call that stick-to-itiveness, getting everything he possibly could out of that play.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Rashawn Holmes comes in for Marvin Bagley. And it's Buddy Hield in for Bogdanovich. And New Orleans also making a change. Okafor's checked in for Derek Favors. Greg, last year, Williamson entered the NBA as one of the most well-known rookies since LeBron James.
Already had millions of followers on social media, global name recognition. He has an above-the-rim game that produces the kinds of highlights that people want to see.
Pass to Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
And what you love about Williamson, he's not just magnetic and entertaining, he's extremely productive.
The wide open look here for Fox. And a miss there on the triple. Pelicans trail by 4. And he could not get that one to go. Out of cut. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot. And, folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And, guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Passes it to Hayes. Williamson in the post. Holmes on him.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Holiday against Fox to the inside. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Pass to Hart. Six to shoot. Back to Holiday. And he uses the glass on the layup. Holiday's got his first bucket in this one.
Boy, Hart is one of those guys you look at and you can just see the team is first with him. Never hesitates to find the open guy.
Fox finds Holmes. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. Some changes for Sacramento. Marvin Bagley's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Harry Giles comes in for Jabari Parker. And it's Joseph in for Barnes. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Derek Favors checked in for Okafor. Nicolo Melli comes in for Hayes. J.J. Redick's checked in for Williamson. And it's Frank Jackson in for Drew Holiday. And up the court come the Kings on the break. And then Heel with the dunk.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
Jackson deciding where to go with it. Redick with the three. Rebound by the Kings. Giles has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And Fox has a lot of game. I mean, really good at distributing the ball, getting into the lane, and getting his guys involved.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
And last season, he was a 70% free throw shooter, something I'm sure he'd like to improve.
And the Kings making a change here. Bogdanovich is checked in. Redick passes to Favors. And Derek Favors with the slam.
How about that? Redick showing the same kind of accuracy on that pass as he has on his three-point shots, which is quite remarkable. That's how you drop a dime, though.
And New Orleans pushing it up now. And it's blocked. But they recover it. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Ball, the pass to Favors. It's rebounded by De'Aaron Fox. And so it's Sacramento bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Giles is out there with Marvin Bagley. And it's Bielitsa in at the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Giles, good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
It's stolen by Bagley. And now it's Giles running. He can go all the way. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Those are the kinds of plays that win games. Really savvy D, and give him credit for looking to go straight up the court with it.
Redick against Bogdanovich. And Redick kicks to Favors. And here we go with Giles running it up the court. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Giles has got the lead up to 13 now for the Kings. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Kings.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
Yeah, they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Just 5 on the clock. Redick for 3. A fresh 14 for New Orleans. This one for 3. Offensive rebound. And there's Favors putting it right back in.
Such determination on the glass. Not boxing out Favors is a huge mistake that you cannot afford to make.
The pass to Giles. Greg, you showed toughness and grit when you played. You've got to succeed in this league with those things at the forefront, right? Being tough, being gritty. And there are several players whose style you admire that play like that.
I mean, no doubt about it. You have the superstars, the Kawhis, the LeBrons, who continue to do it. They can intimidate you physically, but they also provide tremendous skill set. But 2 other guys, Russell Westbrook, Jimmy Butler, they're also guys that exemplify that toughness. 2 guys, when you look at those 2, a lot of people didn't project them to be what they've become. And It's impressive to watch them take the floor night in and night out. Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Favors dishes to Ingram. Pass to Melly. Fires the three. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Ingram's got 5 assists in the game.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Outside Bagley. Pass to Bielitsa. Favors against Bagley. Fox feeling it out a bit. With the putback, and Bagley able to finish. Bagley's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And the dogged attitude of Bagley. When shots go up, he wants to be the first to pounce on misses.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. It's Fox with the drive. Excellent D there from Ball.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for the Kings. New Orleans also making some changes. Hayes, he's checked in for Favors. Williamson comes in for Nicolo Melli. And it's Drew Holiday in for J.J. Redick.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for Sacramento.
What an effort in the transition game we've seen tonight from these guys. Really pushed the ball, and I think in doing so created a lot of pressure on the defense.
Definitely had a huge edge, and this is their DNA. When they run the ball and dictate the flow of the offense like we've seen here, these are the kinds of games they can have.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah, and he was relentless, nonstop energy. I mean, he just never slowed down or turned off.
A platoon swap here for Sacramento.
And really, guys, I can't put a ceiling on Ingram. I mean, with his length and his shooting stroke and work ethic, this is a guy who I think has the potential to be truly great.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
Okafor with the steal. Moore outside. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Alexander Walker. Back to Ingram. Over Brewer. And the Pelicans miss again. Now Joseph. And so it's Sacramento easily grabbing this one. David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David. And the starting lineups have concluded. So just sit right. Welcome, basketball fans. Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ball in at the 1 spot. And for the Spurs, Trey Lyles out there at DeRozan. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's DeJounte Murray. And it's Forbes in at the 2-guard position. Now here's Murray. Over Ball. Murray, no good. On offense, here are the Pelicans. Outside, Ball. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Murray surveying the D. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Over in the corner, Williamson. Outside, Ball. DeRozan against Ingram. Clock at 6. And the shot is good.
I like the attack mindset. Ingram not content to stand out on the perimeter.
The Spurs have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far.
And there are a number of things that make Ingram a dominant force. But what really jumps out at you, the moment you see him, the length. Few wings in league history have had a 7'3" wingspan.
It's stolen. And here we go. Murray heading to the hoop. And Aldridge gets it to go on the assist by Murray.
I mean, that's a nice find by Murray. He has the height to see the floor, and his awareness continues to grow.
And Greg, you combine Ingram's length with his emerging skill set. He has got a long career ahead of him in the NBA.
I mean, he certainly has the tools. What we need to see now is the consistency year in and year out. It's one thing to reach that star status. It's another to become one of the true superstars in our league.
Murray, no good.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Ingram wide open. A miss that time would have put him up. The Spurs have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to score. Out, here he comes.
That was amazing, and look at the elevation. Incredible leaper, explosive finisher. DeRozan with one of his acrobatic dunks.
Now here's Williamson. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Favors finds Holiday. Ingram outside. The shot from 20 feet away. Off the left rim and out.
Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
Ingram with the steal. Williamson, the pass to Ball. New Orleans moving the ball around. Back to Holiday. 6 on the shot clock. And there's the foul. It's on Trey Lyles. That is his first foul of the game. Greg, who are your favorite players to watch in the NBA?
Boy, that's a tough one. You know, you got to like the guys that have changed the game in some regards, right? Steph, KD, and Giannis. Those are 3 guys that are just doing things that don't seem normal.
True.
Then others who remind you of past greatness. You know, Jason Tatum with Kobe, or maybe an Anthony Davis with Hakeem. And those are guys that I love. And then the other guy, listen, LeBron James. I could watch him play basketball every day. You know, to do what he's done at this stage of his career, I just think it's incredible, and I think our game is in great shape.
Agree on all counts. Walker's checked in for Bellinelli. And here's Gay. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Left side, Walker steps back and fires. Kept alive. Second shot opportunity. It's blocked. Here we go, 1-on-1. And he lobs it up. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Shot's good by Mills.
What vision from Pirtle, getting the pass over to the wide open man.
New Orleans has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Jackson deciding where to go with it. Pelicans shooting their first free throws of this game. That's good from Jackson. And the Pelicans making a change here. Okafor's checked in. Jackson hits both of them. There's 39 seconds left to play here in the first. Passes to Pirtle. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Jahlil Okafor.
And Pirtle using his frame well, drawing the defense into him on his shot.
He's off on the second. The Pelicans have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. Back to Jackson. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
Yeah, just not on the same page. Unfortunate, wasted possession.
The Spurs have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. And Mills kicks to White. There's the pass to Gay. From the arc. Here's Pirtle. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Can't blame the defense for going on that shot fake. Pirtle is very skilled at doing this.
The free throw drops for Pirtle. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Spurs lead by 1. Live from the AT&T Center in San Antonio. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
So for New Orleans right now, J.J. Redick is out there with Jackson. Then there's Jahlil Okafor, and it's Hart in at the 3 spot. Shot clock at 5. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Okafor with the steal to the middle. And Redick the bucket on the assist by Okafor. Redick's got the lead up to 1 now for the Pelicans. Here's Walker. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Perfect vision. Mills getting quicker these days at spotting the open man.
Well, a look at Lonnie Walker, the 18th pick in that 2018 draft. He's being brought along slowly as the team loves his potential, but he has a lot to smooth out with his game.
Redick against Walker. Pass to Melly. Back to Redick. Shoots over Walker. And too long on the shot. Ray, you talk about the upside with Lonnie Walker. This team loves his athleticism.
You know, not the typical Spurs-type player we've seen targeted in the past. An athletic maniac who can fly end to end. The polish to his game will come. It's just going to take some time.
Jackson passes to Okafor. Outside, Redick. Redick can't get that one to fall. Spurs leading by 3. Walker. And the dunk by Walker.
Rely on Derek White for good feeds. He plays unselfish heads-up basketball.
Walker against Redick inside. Here's Okafor. And Pirtle sends it back.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Pelicans have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Williamson is checked in for Melly. Brandon Ingram comes in for Josh Hart. Drew Holiday's checked in for J.J. Redick. And Ball subbed in for Frank Jackson. Pelicans trail by 3. Here's Ball. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on DeJounte Murray.
When Lonzo Ball is healthy, he's effective. A multi-talented point guard, in my opinion, with great size.
Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for New Orleans. Murray outside. Pass to Bellinelli. Launches a 3. That one doesn't drop. The Pelicans have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. And the dunk by Williamson.
Nearly unstoppable. No matter where the pass is delivered, Zion will go up and get it.
Murray against Ball. Right side Aldridge. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Taken away by Hayes. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Wiles against Ball. Back to Ingram. Passes it to Holiday. 5 on the clock, to the paint. And Ingram the bucket on the assist by Holiday. And now a 3-point Pelican lead. Bellinelli with it. Now guarded by Ball. Aldridge gets to DeRozan. And 1:01 left to play in the first half. Wiles no good.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
New Orleans moving the ball around. And the pass to Williamson. Back to Ingram. His shot is good. Scores his 3rd basket in 6 tries. Shooting 50%.
Took him a while to get going, but here in the second quarter, he's found his rhythm.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by the Pelicans.
Ball against Murray. Ingram outside. Murray against Ball. Back to Ingram. Shoots over DeRozan. And it's off the back rim. No good. In the corner, Murray with it. DeRozan surveying the D, and it's denied. They get it back, and that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. New Orleans on top. They lead by 3. And
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everyone. That was a combination of a competitive matchup for New Orleans in the first quarter. Some good action during the period, as it was just a 1-point game at the end of one. They were a determined team. Thanks for joining.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Rick, which team do you think has the toughest offense to stop in the NBA?
You know, in their heyday, it was the Warriors, no doubt about it. Now, though, things are changing a little bit. It's a tough one to say. The Bucks seem to be amazing with what they're doing with Giannis. The Rockets with that 1-2 punch of Harden and Westbrook is incredible. And don't sleep on the Lakers or the Clippers, partner. Right now, there's a few of them out there that I would lose a lot of sleep over trying to prepare to play against.
Yeah, I'm glad you included the 2 LA teams. Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the court right now for the Spurs, we've got DeRozan. Aldridge out there with Trey Lyons. Then there's Murray, and it's Forbes in at the shooting guard. Holiday dishes the ball. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And you can see the mindset he has. When the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
Jakob Poeltl's checked in for the Spurs. Walker comes in for Bryn Forbes. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Favors passes to Holiday. Dishes it to Williamson. He kicks the ball. Back to Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
This is why Lonzo Ball was drafted number 2 overall. Elite vision and size.
Greg, hard to think of a player in this league with more of a pass-first mentality than Lonzo Ball.
I mean, total unselfishness, elite vision. Sometimes you'd like to see him penetrate a little more in the half court, but he's improving from range, and that'll open up driving lanes, and he can take advantage.
Williamson outside. And here's Ingram from the arc. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
Playing to Ingram's strengths. He's most effective when he gets his points within the flow of the offense.
Pass to Poeltl. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Rejected by Ingram.
Wonderful defense from Ingram. Good to see him using his length to alter shots.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
And the shot is good. The Pelican lead has been cut down now to just 7 on the basket from LaMarcus Aldridge.
3 out of 4 coming out of the half, showing good execution on the offensive end.
Ball kicks to Ingram. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Out to DeRozan. And he lays it straight in. Now just a 5-point New Orleans lead.
With a full head of steam in the open floor, there aren't many ways to stop DeRozan from scoring.
Outside Holiday. Mr. Williamson. Ingram outside. Back to Williamson. And that one, good. Williamson's got 8 points.
Don't sleep on Ingram as a facilitator. Has the size to see over defenders and make sound decisions.
A minute 42 left to play here in the third. Aldridge. It's not going to go for him. Great D that time from Favors. It's Ingram on the wing. DeRozan defending. Passes it to Williamson. Kicks to Ingram. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Spurs trail by 7. Stolen by Holiday. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. And Derek Favors with the slam.
The chemistry Favors has with his teammates is outstanding. Really punches the basket through the rim on these alley-oop jams.
Outside DeRozan. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
In one area, I don't think DeRozan gets enough credit. Shot creation. If this guy wants to get a decent look, he is more often than not going to get it.
Greg, the reason why he has a great combination of speed and strength. DeMar DeRozan is comfortable pulling up on a drive or going all the way to the rack. You don't put up the numbers DeRozan has in his career without being elite at shot creation.
And the wide open shot from Redick sinks the three-pointer. Redick's got the lead up to 10 now for the Pelicans. And there's the pass to Lyles. The three. The shot missing. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. Hart the pass to Jackson. And stolen by White. And a fast break now for the Spurs. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock.
I love the vision by DeMar DeRozan. He found the wide open teammate.
Here's Hart. DeRozan defending. Hart the pass to Jackson. Down low. Here's Hayes. That shot no good. He got it up. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's New Orleans in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the court for the Pelicans, getting the fourth quarter going. Holiday at the 1 and Redick at the 2. Then it's Jackson Hayes. And it's Melly in at the 4 slot. Holiday finds Hayes. Here's Melly. And there's a whistle. That goes on Bryn Forbes. That's his first foul. A different look now for San Antonio. LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for Bellinelli. Lonnie Walker comes in for Bryn Forbes. And it's Mills in for White. And the Pelicans also making a change. Okafor's checked in. Just 5 to shoot. The shot by Redick, no good. Spurs trail by 8. On up the court. And stolen by Redick. And here's Holiday. Outside, Redick. Back to Holiday. And Holiday throws it down.
He's able to shift gears in an instant. Hard to stay in front of Holiday on the drive.
And here's the break, and he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Medu, he's checked in for Aldridge. And Jakob Poeltl subbed in for Lyles. And the Pelicans making a change here as well. Williamson is checked in for Nicolo Melli.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for the Spurs. Murray comes in for Patty Mills. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Greg Popovich talk to his team. He was begging them to step it up. He said, we've got to make the move now, or we're going to be out of time and out of luck. Give it everything you've got out there. Kevin?
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Pelicans lead by 12.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip in. Derek Favors checked in for the Pelicans. Ingram comes in for Josh Hart. Holiday against Murray. And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Greg, did you know when you were playing that you'd eventually want to call games, be in the broadcast table?
Kevin, no idea. I didn't have any clue. And quite honestly, didn't really think that there was a career that one could have in terms of broadcasting. You know, because cable was just kind of coming on as I was retiring. You didn't have your own network and the things that we take for granted now. So looking back on it, no, but boy, am I glad I did.
I am glad you did too. You probably don't remember this. Doc Rivers and I were doing a game. You came over to say hi to the two of us. Went back out on the floor. Doc nudges me and said he'll be great in TV someday. So he saw it then.
He's a good mind. The man knows what he's talking about.
The feed to Gay. Out to the wing. Wide open look here for Murray. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Murray's got 4 points in the quarter.
This just comes from repetition. Murray's put a lot of extra hours in the gym, catching and firing.
Redick with the bucket.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
And the Spurs with some changes. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Gay. Lyle comes in for Jakob Poeltl. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Walker.
DeRozan, a raw athlete entering this league. He's worked on his skill to the point where he's now a perennial all-star candidate.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
Ingram outside. There's a minute 40 left to play in the final quarter. Outside, ball. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Drew Holiday is checked in for J.J. Redick. Murray outside. And that one is good.
From the moment when he sticks his foot in the ground and puts his head down, DeJounte Murray is explosive and fast.
Ball kicks to Ingram. We've got 1:13 left to play here in the fourth. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the Spurs. White, he's checked in for DeRozan. And it's Mills in for Murray. To the left side wing. Just 4 to shoot. Ingram outside. Over White. And it's Ingram missing. And so Aldridge will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Three-pointer. Forbes can't get it to go. First one falls for him.
And you know, Drew Holiday sometimes gets overlooked in the discussion of great point guards, but only because there's so much competition at that position.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Medu, he's checked in for Aldridge. And it's Pirtle in for White. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession.
Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
32 seconds left in the fourth. Back to Moore. He kicks to Favors. New Orleans moving it around. Mills with the steal. And Mills with a clear path to the hoop. Lays it in off the breakaway.
Nice calculation by Mills and quick hands. We see it all the time. The turnover leading to points in transition.
White against Moore. High post Favors. Outside Jackson. Here's Hayes. Misses the shot. So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us.
For the land of the free.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it. Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. And it's Ball in at the 1 spot. And for Memphis, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the small forward. Stolen by Ball. Ingram kicks to Williamson. No good that time. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. The drive by Brooks, and it goes out of bounds. That one's off Holiday.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Just trying to prevent the opposition from getting comfortable. Next time, that one might get picked.
Now here's Brooks. He dishes it to Jackson. Brooks, left side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Morant passes to Jackson.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It's his first trip to the line.
And last season, he made good on about 3 out of every 4 free throw attempts. And last time I checked, I think that's 75%.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Pass to Favors. It's Ingram on the wing. Outside, Ball. Ingram against Valanciunas, and slam dunk by Ingram.
Ingram's demonstrative with the jam.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Brooks against Holiday. Brooks kicks to Winslow. Back to Brooks. Passes it to Jackson. Just 3 to shoot. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks.
Oh, no hesitation to get it to the rim. He uses his height advantage to convert the easy.
Williamson. That shot off the mark. Nice D from Valanciunas.
And add Valanciunas to the list of traditional bigs who are trying to stretch out their games. Last year, he shot more threes per contest than in any other season. And he actually hit them in a decent clip.
Now, here's Ball. Justice Winslow missing his last shot. It's Ingram on the wing. Guarded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas against Ingram. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
And even though Valanciunas has added the 3-ball to his game, his value to this team really lies elsewhere.
Yeah, Jay. He better know where his bread is buttered and stay in his lane, because no question, he's there to be a space eater. Look, think about it. He gives you high-level rebounding, efficient scoring inside. But if he wants more minutes on the floor, the improved jump shot is key for him.
Here's Brooks. Zion Williamson making his last shot. Brooks dishes to Morant. Valanciunas passes to Morant. Memphis moving it around. Jackson kicks to Winslow. Back to Jackson. Inside. Here's Valanciunas. Pelicans pull it in.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Greg, we have a league of many great playmakers, don't we?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. LeBron James is obvious. You know, he played point guard technically for the first time last season, but he's always been a floor general. You look at a young man like Ja Morant, and he's been on the attack since day one when he hit the league. And there's so many more of those guys that are having an impact, understanding the value of that lead guard position. It is fun to watch.
It is so fun to watch. I agree. So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Kicks it out to Jones. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Williamson. Jackson deciding where to go with it. Redick way outside. Outside for Jackson. Pass to Redick. They shoot again. The pass to Melly. It's Redick on the wing. And again, no good by New Orleans.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Thanks to Kyle Anderson's size advantage over most of his matchups, he's an effective interior scoring option.
And it's Memphis on the break. Here's Jones. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Pass to Jackson. Outside, Redick. Fires from deep. Redick can't get that one to fall.
It's time for him to start looking for other options. They can't let him keep shooting. His touch is gone.
Anderson passes to Clark. And slam dunk by Clark.
Well, this is the attitude Anderson brings. A selfless player who loves giving it up to his open guys.
Jackson kicks to Redick. From the arc. The Grizzlies pull it in.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, he just hit a rough patch. He's trying to climb out of it, but he hasn't been successful.
Puts up a three. No good that time. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Grizzlies out in front. They lead by 3. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, they really got after it. I mean, they made life extremely difficult for the shooters, which is why they hold this lead.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So on the floor for Memphis, they've got Jones. Clark is out there with Kyle Anderson. And it's Gutterich in at the 3 spot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And you can see the mindset he has. When the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
Jones, the pass to Clark. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Clark's got the lead up to 5 now for the Grizzlies. Here's New Orleans.
And one of the biggest surprises last year for Memphis, Brandon Clark, brought not only the energy, the rebounds, the block shots, he brought the three-point shooting.
Redick dishes to Okafor. Back to Redick. They get it back. It's good on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. And that one's good by Clark. A player known for his athleticism, Clark's skill set may have been underappreciated by people and personnel.
Not only the long-range shooting, Clark showed up with a terrific floater, hit his free throws. He even started creating for others by the end of last year.
Here's Hart. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Okafor outside for Jackson. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Some changes for Memphis. Jonas Valanciunas comes in for Melton. And it's Morant in for Tyus Jones. The Pelicans also changing it up. Ingram comes in for J.J. Redick. And Ball subbed in for Frank Jackson. Anderson passes to Valanciunas. Out to Morant. Feeds to Valanciunas. It's good. And the Grizzlies lead by 7.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Ingram outside. The shot misses. Nice D from Valanciunas. And the Grizzlies leading by 7. Gutteridge the pass to Clark. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Clark's got 6 here in this quarter.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. Back to Ball. Ingram outside. Here's Hart, defended by Anderson. Hart the pass to Ingram from downtown. The Grizzlies pull it in.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And Clark slams it in.
And this is the mindset Clark has. He's opportunistic and really has an awareness of when to attack in transition.
Now here's Hayes. He's covered by Clark. And Hayes kicks to Hart. Looking to end the run. And it's good on the way in. Hart's got his first 2 points.
Oh, man, a solid score. You give Hart shots like these, he's ready to capitalize.
And it's Clark in the corner. Morant outside to the middle. Here's Anderson. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. Memphis moving it around. Here's Gutteridge. He's covered by Ingram. Outside, Ball. Morant with the steal. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
New Orleans making some changes here. Derek Favors checked in for Okafor. Williamson comes in for Hayes. And it's Drew Holiday in for Hart. Winslow dishes to Valanciunas. 6 to shoot. Back to Winslow. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Jones checked in for Memphis. And then for New Orleans, Redick comes in for Ingram. And it's Jackson in for Ball. Holiday against Brooks. Holiday the pass to Williamson. And stolen by Williamson. Jackson kicks to Williamson. Back to Jackson. 1 second left. And no good on the last second attempt this time. What a performance. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome. And Shaq, a team that used to be known for its grit and grind style. And that does it for our half.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently, how about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back
George
to how
Hill.
about Kobe going to the Lakers? McHale and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit. And I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future.
So for New Orleans right now, Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ingram in at the 3.
An improved playmaker who does a solid job distributing the rock. Don't sleep on Brooks' vision.
And slam dunk by Ingram.
Man, the athleticism Ingram possesses, I mean, it's just special. Throw a pass his way, he's going to finish it with some style.
Brooks, the pass to Morant. Back to Brooks. That's tipped, taken away by Holiday. And in transition, it's Ingram. Here we go. Good on that shot, and with that, the Memphis lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Williamson.
You can learn a lot by watching him operate in their offense.
Passes to Brooks. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Morant against Ball. Winslow dishes to Brooks. And the clock. Good, and the nice assist from Winslow. And the Grizzlies lead by 9.
He's such an effective scorer. Brooks knows when he should look to capitalize from this area.
Out to Ingram. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Williamson, and the dunk by Williamson.
He is a fantastic athlete for a power forward. Whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for it with hops.
Morant left side. Pass to Winslow. Now here's Brooks to the left wing. Morant scanning the floor. He feeds it to Jackson. Out to Morant. This one for 3. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Back to Ball. Williamson outside. Shooting foul as the whistle. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Kyle Anderson comes in for Justice Winslow. D'Anthony Melton, he's checked in for Dylan Brooks. And Jones subbed in for John Morant. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Melly is checked in for Favors. Josh Hart comes in for Brandon Ingram. J.J. Redick's checked in for Drew Holiday. And it's Frank Jackson in for Lonzo Ball.
So much pressure on Williamson to be a legend out of the gate. He has Hall of Fame tools, but you have to give him time to refine those.
Melton passes to Clark. Here's Jackson. Pelicans with the rebound. Here's Hart. To the inside. Here's Melly. And the layup's good off the glass.
Solid ball movement there. I like seeing Hart make an effort to get it to his open guys.
Anderson passes to Melton. The kick out to Anderson. Now the pass to Melton. Back to Anderson. Clark outside. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. .102 left here in the third quarter. Williamson. And oh, what a play. He just palms the block. And now Jones running the floor all by himself.
And that's a terrific sequence at both ends there. There was the block shot, then the run out, and nice finish on the break.
Here's Williamson, and the dunk by Williamson.
Oh, man, that was just rude. Williamson with no hesitation on the drive. And no mercy on the finish.
Clark finds Jones. Back to Clark. We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Jackson, and it's Williamson with the rebound.
I don't think the D does good enough here, but something causes the miss.
Throws it up high, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. No good from Clark. The drive by Williamson. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
At 270, Zion is built to take punishment, and he's built to dish it out.
For New Orleans, they have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. The kick out to Anderson. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Grizzlies lead by 3. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up. Oh, the power on that throwdown.
Wow. This is what many fans came here to see. Williamson at his size, with his speed, so unique in his style, his grace. It's unbelievable.
And the dunk by Williamson. Neither team here in the fourth generating a lot of separation.
Yeah, it's been a close one. 5 times the lead has switched hands thus far.
And they double up Morant. Valanciunas passes to Jackson. Dishes it to Winslow. 6 on the shot clock. Morant outside. From deep. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Pass to Williamson. He kicks it to Hayes. It's Ingram on the wing. Covered by Winslow. Ingram against Winslow. No one near Williamson as he lets it go. Offline with his 3. Memphis trailing here. To the middle. Here's Morant. Back to Valanciunas. Morant left side. The feed now to Jackson. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
Well, Morant's got a great understanding of the game. He can play D like a fiddle in the pick and roll set.
Derek Favors checked in for the Pelicans. Ball comes in for J.J. Redick. Here's Williamson. Oh, jams it right over Valanciunas. Wow.
Well, it's been this way all night. Williamson can beat you in so many different ways.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Morant outside. Pass to Valanciunas. Back to Morant. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And the Grizzlies lead by 3.
Has closer in. Morant finding a way to score. He has fantastic touch around the team.
Here's Williamson. The kick out to Holiday. Now here's Williamson. Second chance shot. And the layup is good. Williamson's got 18 points now here in the second half.
Well, watching him in college, Zion showed he was a big game, big moment player. That's a huge bucket right there.
Holiday against Brooks. Pass to Jackson. And stolen by Williamson. Ball, the pass to Favors. Feeds it to Ingram. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And it's 6 points for Brandon Ingram.
Showing some guts out there. Ingram with the big-time look.
Here's Valanciunas. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Brooks has got 3 assists in the game. Ingram attacking, and slam dunk by Ingram.
And Ingram, with those long strides, devouring the distance to the cup.
Morant pushes to Valanciunas.
With the strong motor and basketball IQ, Valanciunas remains unfazed by pressure situation.
Here's Favors. You can't get that one. Nice D from Valanciunas. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it.
Got to appreciate the fearlessness. I mean, Brooks enjoying having the ball in his hands in big spots.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Williamson outside. Misses in close. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Here's Brooks. Missed inside. The Pelicans have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. It drops. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Yeah, he approached that one with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch.
Oh, and the dunk by Valanciunas.
Oh, it's tough trying to alter his focus. I mean, Valanciunas is great at staying in control.
46 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Ingram passes to Williamson. Favors. Good! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
No fear. The young fella, Ingram, showing he's up for the challenge.
Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Morant kicks to Brooks. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. There's the pass to Winslow. 5 to shoot. Down low. No good from Valanciunas. And now the Pelicans on the break. Ball's running. Ingram dishes to Williamson. So a close game sees Memphis take this one. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Chris
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The New Orleans riverfront gleaming brightly. Now Sacramento starting 5. Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Harrison Barnes is out there at Bielitsa, and it's Bagley in at the 5. And for New Orleans, Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ball in at the point. Now here's Williamson. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
And you admire that assertive aggression from Williamson. Goes right at you when he's in his comfort zone.
Favors against Bielitsa. Back to Barnes. Inside. Fox passes to Bagley. Fox, no good.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Favors finds Ball. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. And then Favors with the dunk.
Such determination on the glass. Not boxing out Favors is a huge mistake that you cannot afford to make.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Great job of crashing the offensive glass. He stayed with it. That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
And it's Ball penetrating, and Ball slams it in.
Man, he's got great speed, Ball does. This guy is really good at finding ways to slither through the defense.
Fox feeling it out a bit. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
How about the vertical from Fox? Throwing it down with authority. Go get it, young fella.
Here's Williamson, and the dunk by Williamson.
And, you know, we can't measure heart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
And a fast break now for the Pelicans. Lobs it up for Holiday.
And really an underrated playmaker. Williamson with good court vision and solid decision-making.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Fox passes to Bielitsa. The kick out to Fox. Back to Bielitsa. And that one drops. I know you appreciate this, Greg. So much of defense now is closing out on the three-point shooting and then protecting the rim. Consequently, pull-up jump shooters are super valuable. And there are a lot of good ones in the NBA right now.
No doubt about it. And Kevin, you know, you think about a few guys. James Harden, I mean, he shoots that step-back 3, but he's a guy that, because of his ability to utilize your inability to defend that three-pointer. Kyrie, Dame Lillard, those are some guys. Chris Paul still as good as anybody in that mid-range area. C.J. McCollum. These are guys that have really feasted and carved out a nice niche for themselves in the NBA because of that ability to take and make jump shots.
And I love that list. You're right on. Pelicans leading by 4. Ingram finds Williamson. An easy 2 points on the layup. Williamson's got 6.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for New Orleans. Over to the wing. Ingram outside. 1:03 left in the first quarter. Fox with the steal. And now the fast break. Fox with the ball. The shot's good. He's got 10.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. Outside Favors, and Barnes comes to help, and stolen by Bogdanovich. Pushing it up. Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Now here's ball. Pass to Ingram. Williamson outside. Shot clock at 5. On the wing, Holiday. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Even before Lonzo filled into his frame, he had a gift for rebounding, and the stronger he gets, I think the more of those he's going to come up with.
Here's Fox, and he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant 1 there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on him.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. Here's Hield. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Really sweet passing from Fox. He's a reliable floor general and has great vision on the court.
A big-time effort. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And for the Kings guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
Jackson is out there with J.J. Redick. Then it's Jackson Hayes. And it's Melly in at the 4 spot. That's the Pelicans 5 as we get into the second quarter.
Boy, Hart is one of those guys you look at and you can just see the team is first with him. Never hesitates to find the open guy.
And it's Hield off the drive. And he gets the bucket. Hield's got the lead up to 2 now for Sacramento.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now here's Hayes. Can't connect from short range. And Hield with the basket on the assist by Parker. 6 points for Buddy Hield.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
To the paint. Redick against Hield. Melly passes to Redick. Over Hield. It's a hand on it, and the second chance effort by Jackson. Jackson's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Yeah, and that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it?
Definitely. You're not going to make plays like that unless you expend the energy.
Here's Hart after the Kings pick up 2. Back to Redick. Melly. It's good on the putback.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Craig, he's ferocious when the ball goes up.
That's what they've got him out there for, fellas.
Redick passes to Melly. Up and in on the layup. Melly's got the game tied up here for the Pelicans.
How about that? Redick showing the same kind of accuracy on that pass as he has on his three-point shots, which is quite remarkable. That's how you drop a dime, though.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Parker finds Bazemore. His first shot is a miss, 0 for 1 to start the contest.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Because you have to respect that outside shot. The drive is often there for Hield.
To the middle. Melly passes to Hayes, and Redick kicks to Jackson. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Here's Redick. That shot is off. And it's the Kings taking it the other way.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
You know, and not leaving anything to chance either. That's why he takes it right to the bucket.
Now here's Hayes. Goes back up. Pass to Hart. It's Redick on the wing. Lets it go from deep. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
He's having a tough quarter, scoring the basketball and able to help them close this gap.
Cloak loose. Joseph the pass to Giant. And they pick up 2. Now it's a 4-point Kings lead.
Yeah, Joseph adept at finding his open teammates, and that's exactly what you want from your point guard.
Right side Jackson. Passes to Redick. That shot off. Good D by Heel.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter. And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And the first one at the line is good. A platoon swap here for New Orleans. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Giles. Bielitsa comes in for Parker. Barnes, he's checked in for Hield. And it's Fox in for Joseph. Williamson outside. It's Ingram on the wing. Lays it up and banks it in.
So easy to see just how dangerous Ingram is in the pick and roll. I mean, his size, long arms, shooting, ball handling. The defense is in trouble when he's pick and rolling.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
Close games can boil down to who makes plays on defense, and that is one heck of a rejection right there.
Now Holiday. And so it's the Sacramento Kings with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. De'Aaron Fox was on fire in the first half. He had 6. And that'll do it.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Well, you know, in that first half, it was a common occurrence. He got to the stripe time and time again.
Starting off the second half, here's Luke Walton's 5. Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Bagley is out there with Bielitsa, and it's Barnes in at the 3. Greg, as a point guard, you must have had so much fun being surrounded by so much terrific talent at UNLV.
You know, Larry Johnson, Stacey Augmon, I mean, I could go on, and you're right. I was blessed to play alongside these guys. They were incredible talents, finishers, and, you know, you don't always appreciate it going through that moment, but the fact that we're all still close and stay in contact, man, what an awesome experience to be a part of that team.
Chemistry must have been off the charts on that team.
It was, and we had a lot of personalities, man. It was a different era back then, but I tell you, again, I wouldn't trade that experience for anything.
Inside, looking for Favors. He gets it there. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide-open man.
Puts it up from 17. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Fox has got 18 points in the game. Ball kicks to Holiday. The pass to Williamson. Here's Ingram. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And really, guys, I can't put a ceiling on Ingram. I mean, with his length and his shooting stroke and work ethic, this is a guy who I think has the potential to be truly great.
Good on both.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Here's Fox. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Fox has got 4 points now in the quarter. Pelicans trail by 6. Williamson outside. Good on the shot. 8 points for him.
So far, so good to begin this half. They're 3 for 3. Perfect.
Ball against Fox. Outside Bogdanovich. Outside Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Man, he's got it going now. And when he's in this kind of a zone, boy, he's fun to watch.
New Orleans moving the ball around. Here's Ingram. Count the basket.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Oh, he's going up.
Whoa! Watch out now.
An unselfish guy who enjoys setting his guys up. Bagley has impressive vision for a big fella.
Ingram wide open. Here's Favors. No good. Shot missing. So the Kings will take it the other way. Here's Bogdanovich. He doesn't hit that one. Some solid defense from Ingram. Here's Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
And when Ball has the ball, it's in good hands. He can run the offense, no doubt.
Here's Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Here's Bagley.
And one of the youngest rookies when he came into the NBA, Bagley reclassified in high school so he could get to college a year early.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Okafor is checked in for Favors. Nicolo Melli comes in for Zion Williamson. Hart, he's checked in for Brandon Ingram. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Lonzo Ball. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for the Kings. Buddy Hield comes in for Bogdanovich. Redick passes to Melli. Outside, Redick. Lays it up off the glass.
He has the ability to get to the basket, too. Like seeing Redick put it on the deck and get it done off the dribble.
Here's Fox. Holmes trying to free himself up. And Fox gets it to go. Fox has got the lead. Back up to 8 now for the Kings. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for New Orleans. Over to the left wing. Outside for Redick. Pass to Melli. Okafor trying to get open. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And you know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
Yeah, he almost got that one down. I mean, those are the kind of aggressive plays coaches love to see.
Harry Giles is checked in for Sacramento. Jabari Parker comes in for Barnes. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
And Holiday kicks to Redick. Down low, Holmes with the steal. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Boy, I like the focus and unselfishness Fox brings to the court. A strong defender with lightning-quick reflexes in every spot.
And Holiday kicks to Hayes. Redick for three, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the fourth. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Pelicans trail by 9. Holiday at the 1 and Redick at the 2. He's out there with Hart, and it's Okafor in at the 5 down low. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Holmes with the steal. And now the fast break. Fox with the ball. And it's Fox with the jam.
And you have to have respect for his speed in transition. Fox is a high-octane player who explodes in the open floor.
It's Redick on the wing. This is to Holiday. Pass to Okafor. 4 on the clock. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. The Pelicans making a switch here. Ball's checked in. Kings leading now by 11. Outside, Fox. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Just 5 on the clock. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Lonzo Ball picks one up. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Kings.
When they've had a chance to attack the basket at any point in this game, they've taken advantage.
Well, they've also really been dialed in with their jump shot. I mean, they have not missed much from mid-range today.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Derek Favors checked in for Okafor. Williamson comes in for Hayes. And it's Brandon Ingram in for Josh Hart.
Way to work the glass, buffet style. Second chance buckets. They can make a big difference.
And it's the Kings with the ball. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Here's Fox, and the rejection by Favors. And now Ball pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And foul call. Looks like they had a clear path to the basket. He'll be shooting 2 free throws. And they'll retain possession. That's good from Ball.
You know, you look at Ball's size and speed and confidence. Very impressive. An exciting prospect who I think has an all-star future.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Bagley, he's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. And it's Harrison Barnes in for Heel. Fox passes to Bielitsa. Williamson with the block.
And when Zion blocks it, you feel it. He's got this kind of power behind these swats.
Ingram with the steal. And New Orleans pushing it up now. And with that shot, the Sacramento lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Williamson.
One of the most impressive things about Ball is his awareness. He's got great court awareness and is a terrific distributor.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
To the inside. And Bogdanovich kicks to Bagley. Outside, Fox. On the wing, Barnes. Clock at 6. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. He misses the free throw. And he sinks the second. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Outside, Redick. Outside, Ball. It's Ingram on the wing. His 3-pointers off the mark. And it's Fox with the ball for Sacramento. 9-point game. Bagley trying to free himself up. Yep, that one goes. Fox has got 9 points in the quarter. And Greg, you play with some big personalities. Talk about the best way to manage egos and conflicts in the locker room. That's a very interesting topic.
No doubt about it. You know, Kev, first thing you learn from middle school on, your team is your family. And let's face it, all families have spats, and so do teams. You just learn to never personalize those things. Never leave any stone unturned. Like, don't let things fester. When there are issues, you address them. And if you're not taking things personally, you tend to be able to work through whatever issues you may come in front of.
Good advice. Pelicans trail by 11. And it's Williamson missing. Kings have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for Sacramento.
They really had it going, guys. Their offense propelled them.
In this case, it was the higher shooting percentage that made the difference and earned them the W.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for De'Aaron Fox.
Boy, this game really had his name all over it. I mean, he relished being the guy to carry the load offensively.
And some changes here for the Kings. Ken Bazemore comes in for Bogdanovich. And Hield subbed in for Fox. Here's Hield. Three-pointer. Rebound by Alexander Walker. On offense, here are the Pelicans, trailing by 13. No good from Moore. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Bagley. Tries again. He's off on that one. Some solid defense there from Jackson. And here comes Moore, leading the fast break. Outside Jackson. The offensive rebound. So it's the Kings winning this one easily. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily. A lot of sharp dressers coming off that Spurs, but a look at the San Antonio Spurs opening lineup. We've got LaMarcus Aldridge, DeRozan out there with Lyles. Then there's DeJounte Murray, and it's Forbes in at the shooting guard position. And for New Orleans, Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ball in at the 1.
Well, how about that? LaMarcus still with that size can go up and power it through.
Greg, LaMarcus Aldridge taking more three-pointers last season, easily passing his career highs in attempts with almost 3 a game.
And Aldridge shot a very respectable percentage from outside. In order to play heavy minutes at the 4, you need to be able to shoot. Good to see Aldridge still adding new wrinkles to his game.
Now here is Aldridge. Brandon Ingram missing his last shot. Takes the 13-footer. No good off the front iron.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Williamson with it. Now guarded by DeRozan. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That is his first foul of the game. Ball against Murray. Now Ingram. Shot clock at 6. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That's foul number 2 for him.
And he's drawing those whistles. A couple quick ones back to back.
Rudy Gay's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. Now here's Ingram. Outside Holiday. No good on the triple. Here's San Antonio. And Forbes kicks to Lyles. Wide open look here for Murray. Misses the 3.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Left side, Ball. Back to Ingram. And that one is off. Nice D from Aldridge. For San Antonio, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far.
Well, that's a little bit out of the Rudy Gay experience there. Used to absorbing contact on the way up.
The Spurs shooting their first free throw of the contest. The free throw drops for Gay. Here's Ball. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Ingram against Murray. Ingram passes to Williamson. Back to Ingram. 6 to shoot. Williamson outside. To end the cold streak. And Ingram the bucket on the assist from Williamson.
Brandon Ingram at that size constantly has a shooting window that's open.
Murray outside. Inside. Here's Aldridge. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor. A lot of great talkers over the years, trash talkers on the floor in this league. Do you think they do it more to get themselves going, Greg, or do they do it with the purpose of getting under their opponent's skin?
And Kevin, that's a great question. And believe it or not, you see both. I've seen guys who do it to get under your skin, but I've also seen guys that do it for their own benefit. That's how they derive their confidence. And so it's about you figuring out what works for you. I've seen some guys, they don't say smack. They don't say a word during the course of the game, but they will cut your heart out. So it's just about what fits your personality in terms of making you play your best.
Well, I'm glad you don't trash talk here on 2K, Greg. I'll tell you that right.
No, we don't do that.
Pelicans trail by 4. Ingram deciding where to go with it. And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Hayes, he's checked in for Favors. Nicolo Melli comes in for Zion Williamson. Hart, he's checked in for Brandon Ingram. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Lonzo Ball. Bellinelli, he's checked in for San Antonio. Derek White comes in for Bryn Forbes.
Not sure how he saw that there. Holiday with a firm understanding how to get the ball to an open teammate.
On the wing, Bellinelli. There's the lob to Aldridge, and Aldridge slams it in.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Now, here is Holiday. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Lets it go from 11. Another one falls for New Orleans.
A beautiful touch from J.J. Redick on the mid-range jump shot. An efficient scoring area for Redick.
Murray dishes to Aldridge. Right the pass to Gay. No good on the three. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And the pass to Melly. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Redick is in the corner. Pass to Melly. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Here's Mills. Passes it to Walker. Up in time. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's the Spurs up by 1. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. Guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So the Pelican 5 right now. J.J. Redick is out there with Jackson. Then there's Jahlil Okafor. And it's Hart in at the 3, the small forward. For 3, Walker with the rebound. And Walker's got the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. Pass to Melly. Kicks it to Redick. The pass to Jackson. Back to Redick. 5 on the clock. Pass to Melly. It's Redick on the wing. And it's good for 2.
Yeah, J.J. Redick showing no signs of fear with that kind of shot. A back-breaking J from him.
San Antonio trailing here. Walker taking his time here. And here's Mills for 3. Great positioning on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Passes it to Jackson. Back to Redick. Pass to Hart. He dishes it to Redick. Unable to get that one. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way. Floats it up for Walker. For New Orleans, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession.
And one of the more unsung players included in the Anthony Davis trade, Josh Hart just continues to impress when given the opportunity.
A very much high character, hard-working player, and a lot more substance to his game. I also think it's interesting that in that deal, he came along with Lonzo Ball. So the two of them together accepting this new opportunity within the same roles for a new team.
Ball finds Ingram. And there's the pass to Williamson. Right side Jackson, stolen by Walker. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now.
Yeah, Zion just aggressive there and great timing.
Walker in the corner. Takes a 3. No good there. The Pelicans trail. Mills with the steal. Stolen by Ball. Williamson up top. Here's Jackson. The feed to Okafor. Here's Ingram. 6 on the shot clock. To the left wing. Over DeRozan. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And here's the fast break. Walker leading the way. He gets it in there. And the Spurs lead by 3.
Well, there's a couple things that Patty is working on to be a better player in this league, and finding the open man is one of them.
Pass to Ingram. Jackson with it. Williamson kicks to Jackson. DeRozan against Ingram. Out left to the wing. Ball dishes to Okafor. And again, New Orleans has no luck. San Antonio leading by 3. Mills with it. Now guarded by Ball. And that one drops for him.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Ball, the pass to Ingram. To end the drought. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Man, these Kevin Durant comparisons are starting to come to fruition right here, especially when Ingram is finishing with power on the drive.
Outside, Walker. And Mills kicks to DeRozan. And Okafor with the block. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. A platoon swap here for New Orleans. The Spurs also changing it up. Rudy Gay's checked in for Lyles. Bellinelli comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And Derek White subbed in for Walker. Basket counts. Redick's got 9 points.
The quick release of J.J. Redick, expecting the pass, and the defense can't react to that kind of shot.
White the pass to Mills. No good with the triple. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Spurs lead by 1. Time to...
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie. A pretty close game for the Spurs throughout the first quarter. Their field goal percentage was a rope. And
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at J.J. Redick, what a contribution.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Here's who Greg Popovich is starting in the second half. Lyles out there with DeRozan. Then there's DeJounte Murray. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Forbes in at the 2. And Holiday kicks to Ingram. Williamson in the post. Lyles there. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. The Spurs making a switch here. Mills is checked in. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile 1 block we just saw on replay.
Close games can boil down to who makes plays on defense, and that is one heck of a rejection right there.
And Aldridge gets it to go on the assist by Mills. And it's 8 points for Aldridge. You know, when you look at the balance of power between players and teams, Greg, does it feel like the players now have more say, more control than they used to?
No doubt. We're seeing more players demand trades, sign shorter contracts with opt-outs. And the irony of that is, in my era, our best players were fearful for the length of their contracts or the life expectancy of their careers, believe it or not. And these guys today, they understand their value. They know what they bring to the table, and they are utilizing that to the max.
And is that good, Greg, for the game?
I think so. I do think most guys want to win, and they understand that their legacies are going to be defined about whether or not they do.
The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Mills, that's a 2-pointer. That one off the back iron and out.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
And slam dunk by Ingram.
Sweet finish on the alley-oop. Ingram extending that time to throw it down.
And there was so much hoopla around Ball when he first entered the league. But lately, a lot of that seems to have died down.
I feel like it's settling in, and a change of scenery for Lonzo Ball after being number 2 and being in Los Angeles and being home. Maybe being away has been the best thing for him to start to focus on the task at hand.
Down low, here's Aldridge, and Aldridge slams it in.
Ever evolving as a passer, DeRozan continues to impress with his ability to find his teammates.
Ball dishes to Ingram. Lets it go with a 3. Williamson, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Williamson's got the lead up to 3 now for the Pelicans.
You just love it when you can pick up those extra possessions, and Zion's the guy you want doing that.
DeRozan finds Mills. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Here's Aldridge. And he can't bank that one in. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And starting really from when he was born, Williamson has been slated for greatness.
Well, when your parents name you after Mount Zion, which is the highest point in ancient Jerusalem, there might be some blessings coming your way.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Hayes, he's checked in for Favors. Nicolo O'Malley comes in for Lonzo Ball. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Brandon Ingram. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Drew Holiday. Redick against Walker. Redick surveying the D. And he overshot that one, missing.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And finished off by Walker.
Well, a pretty decent distributor at his position. Rudy's good at getting rid of the ball that time.
Williamson left side. And so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
New Orleans making a switch here. Holiday's checked in. Passes it to Redick. There's the triple. The Pelicans get another chance here. Pass to Hayes. Back to Redick.
As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
Walker finds Gay. Back to Walker. And here is Murray for the tie. Aldridge trying to break free. They get the rebound. That one goes in. And now just a 1-point Pelican lead.
And Pirtle is always a threat to come away with offensive rebounds thanks to his amazing timing, especially when the D fails to box him out.
And here's Hayes. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Three-quarters of play in a close game here. New Orleans on top. They're up by 1. We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. The Spurs shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. Holiday at the 1 and Redick at the 2. Then there's Hayes, and it's Melly in at the 4 spot. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Redick, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Redick's got the 4th quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Pelicans. Spurs trail by 3. Murray for 3. Drains the three-pointer.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Redick with it, all guarded by Murray. Doubled by Murray. Back to Redick. Fires the three.
Come on.
Rebounded by the Spurs. Aldridge has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Redick passes to Hayes. Here's Melly. It's Redick on the wing. Hayes with it. Shot clock at 5. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on White.
And last year on draft night, it was Hayes who rocked that Sideshow Bob necklace with 1,000 stones and his nickname, Sideshow Jax.
Well, I love the nickname, but I love the potential of what it is that Jackson Hayes can bring to a ball club that needs a center to be able to run up and down and play at pace and play above the rim.
Here's Murray. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake. Murray's got it all tied up now for the Spurs. Ingram outside. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. That's good from Holiday on the assist from Ingram. And the Pelicans lead by 2.
Brandon Ingram at that size, able to survey the entire floor and make a play.
Outside, White. Out to the wing. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
And that one falls for White. The Pelicans making a switch here. Williamson's checked in.
Now you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
On the wing, Holiday. Beyond the arc. Hits it from 3-point range. Holiday's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Now, Drew Holiday can make enough threes to make your defense nervous.
Outside, White. The pass to Aldridge. Out to White. Taken away by Holiday. Ball dishes to Ingram. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
And really, that is a tremendous shot by Holiday there. His team really has momentum now.
Pass to Murray. The tray. And the call will be against LaMarcus Aldridge. That is his first foul of the game. New Orleans leading by 5. Williamson kicks the ball. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Back to Williamson. It's stolen by DeRozan. Walker in the post. He's covered by Ball. No good with the layup. Here's Favors. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Williamson's got 3 assists in the game.
Yeah, the awareness and the natural playmaking ability starting to show up in Zion's play.
Deep 2 from Murray. It's the front of the rim and out. For New Orleans, they've gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the 4th quarter on a roll. 58 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Williamson left side. Clock at 4. Back to Ingram. The Pelicans get another chance here.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
Now, you can't make any mistakes right here if you want to keep hope alive. Their execution has to be precise.
27 seconds left in the game. Now, here's Ball. Now Ingram. Outside Holiday. And Pirtle pulls it down. Walker the pass to DeRozan. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. So we see the Pelicans get the win here. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah.
David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks. The action always in full swing near the French Quarter, and how it's ended.
Kevin, thank you.
He is indeed, D.A. Thank you. Now look at Memphis's starting group. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the small forward position. And for the Pelicans, Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ball in at the point guard position. Tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt.
Yeah.
And that goes for the players, coaches, and fans. This one might get heated.
I'm sure you felt that way many times when you play.
Almost every time I took the floor.
Good.
You literally want to dislike your opponent.
And the dunk by Williamson.
Out in the open floor is probably where Williamson is the most dangerous. Terrific speed and change the direction of this size.
And Valanciunas kicks to Jackson. Winslow, the pass to Morant. There's the pass to Winslow. Back to Brooks. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. 4-point game. Ball dishes to Ingram. Shoots over Winslow. And it's Ingram missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
This is his first free throw of the game.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
So he gets them both. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Ball feeling it out a bit. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Now look, you see the athleticism right there? You gotta like watching ball go into the lane to finish.
Winslow finds Valanciunas. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Here's Morant. The dish to Jackson. 4 on the clock. Here's Winslow. Jackson trying to break free. And it's Winslow that time on the assist from Jackson. It's tipped. Holiday, the pass to Ingram to the left side wing. Williamson outside. Up again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Such determination on the glass. Not boxing out Favors is a huge mistake that you cannot afford to make.
And that'll be Memphis as it goes out of bounds. Grizzlies retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And you can tell he feels he should have had it still. The hustle was impressive.
J.J. Redick's checked in for Ball.
But this is the attitude Anderson brings, a selfless player who loves giving it up to his open guys.
And the wide open shot from Redick. A three-pointer, no good.
Oh, they get away with it here, but that's not a shot you should ever be giving him.
Ingram with the steal. Here's Williamson, and the dunk by Williamson.
I mean, big finish by Zion. Expect him to spend a lot of time at the rim throughout his career.
We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter of the game. Morant passes to Gutterich. Now Valanciunas. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Offensive rebound. Great D that time from Favors.
Look, they say there are no easy finishes in the NBA, but that shot.
Oh, look at him fly!
Get out the way! This is what many fans came here to see. Williamson, at his size, with his speed, so unique in his style, his grace. It's unbelievable.
Valanciunas dishes to Anderson. From 10 feet out, count that one. Valanciunas has got his second basket.
It's all about the tail of the tape right there. I mean, his size advantage makes that jump shot easy pickings.
Holiday against Morant. Outside Holiday. Ingram attacking. And slam dunk by Ingram.
And Ingram, he's still getting his weight up. He's looking pretty strong that time.
New Orleans making some changes here. Melly is checked in for Favors. Josh Hart comes in for J.J. Redick. And it's Jackson in for Drew Holiday. Memphis also making some changes. Clark, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. DeAnthony Melton comes in for Brooks. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Morant. Hayes is checked in for the Pelicans. And so the ball's out of bounds. Ingram touched it last. 46 seconds left here in the first quarter. Melton passes to Jones.
In building this lead, they've done a terrific job finishing their defensive sequences with the backboard. That has been key. Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
And so Jones nails both of them. Pelicans leading by 5. Ingram passes to Melly. Back to Ingram. 30 seconds left in the first. And again, no good by New Orleans.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Melton passes to Clark. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
You got to know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Ingram wide open. And the Pelicans miss again. Gets it off. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so, guys, it's Zion Williamson making things happen for New Orleans. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We come back right after this. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from the Pelicans, what do you guys think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. Jackson is out there with Brandon Clark. Then there's Anderson. Then it's Jones. And it's Melton in at the 2.
And despite that funky delivery, Jackson Jr. has become one of the more lethal three-point shooters in this league, no matter the position.
And give his father a lot of credit. He and his mom, it's in his DNA. I played with his father in Washington, and he was a knockdown, deadly shooter, champion with the Spurs as well. Now, as far as Jackson Jr., he's already shooting around 40% from beyond the arc. That's an incredible number for a player his age. It makes the Grizzlies very difficult to match up with defensively.
Ball no good. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They trail by 1. Outside, Jones, stolen by Ball. Hayes with it. He's against Clark. Outside, Ball. Jackson finds Ball. Tries it again. Deflects the pass. Here's Melly. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Lets it go from the wing. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
Solid ball movement there. I like seeing Hart make an effort to get into his open guys.
Memphis moving it around. Now, here's Clark. He's tightly guarded. Back to Jackson. Clark. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
Here's Melly. He kicks it to Jackson. Here's Melly. Shot clock at 6. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Pass the ball.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Here's Melton. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. New Orleans in the lead. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And you see the athleticism and activity that Hart gives you. It's nice to see him go after second chance opportunities.
And it goes down 2 points. Now the superstar players always get the headlines, but you need more great role players, it seems, as you look at the history of champions, to win. So that being said, Greg, what kind of role players do you look for?
You know, Kevin, it starts on your best player, and I think you go from there. Obviously, in today's game, spot-up shooting is critically important, and then you got to factor in versatility. You need guys that can guard multiple positions, that give you some rim protection, but obviously that can also shoot the basketball. And I think it's critical having that instant offense guy coming off the bench as well, to when your team's in a bit of a funk, somebody you can trust to kind of light a fire.
Good point. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Okafor is checked in for Jackson Hayes. Williamson comes in for Nicolo Melli. J.J. Redick's checked in for Josh Hart. And it's Drew Holiday in for Jackson. Now here's Redick, the fast break opportunity. Oh, ball in position. And Holiday kicks to Williamson. Brooks against Redick. Pass to Williamson. And finished off by Williamson.
Williamson with the elite ability to finish off contact. And it's just not the strength, it's the body control.
That's it, and the Pelican lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Valanciunas.
Oh, that's some skill on that assist. I mean, the timing has to be perfect on a lead pass.
Now here's Williamson. He's got 10. Redick surveying the D. Pass to Holiday. No one near him. That shot, no good. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Out to Morant. Back to Brooks. And that one is hammered home.
What a pass from Morant. I mean, he does a terrific job staying alert and seeking those opportunities.
Outside ball. Dishes to Williamson. The rebound by Anderson. The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Valanciunas finds Brooks. Morant outside. And Anderson has it in the corner. Now the pass to Morant. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Outside Holiday. For the 3. And the 3 ball is good. Holiday's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Pelicans ahead, up by 3. And we'll be back.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. A competitive matchup for New Orleans in the first quarter. Their biggest advantage of the period was 7 points. They're in good position at the half after a second quarter that was dead even in scoring. Kenny, your thoughts? And that's a wrap with the...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Zion Williamson with a strong contribution so far, guys, in this one.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Bringing the physicality. I mean, they kept working it to him, and he kept delivering.
Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Favors in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the group starting the second half for Stan Van Gundy.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Here's Williamson. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Williamson's got 12.
Oh, man, he's just showing off terrific acceleration. I love Williamson's ability to make plays off the bounce.
And the rejection by Jackson. Brooks, the pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
An improved playmaker who does a solid job distributing the rock. Don't sleep on Brooks' vision.
Holiday surveying the floor. Six to shoot. Williamson outside. Ingram outside. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Some changes for New Orleans. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Williamson. Josh Hart comes in for Drew Holiday. And it's Frank Jackson in for Lonzo Ball. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Clark, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. DeAnthony Melton comes in for Brooks. And Jones subbed in for Morant. New Orleans leading by 3. Jackson kicks to Hart. Here's Favors. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Flattening the lottery odds, Greg. Do you think that's worked out as intended?
You don't hear as many predictions about who's going to get the 1 pick or the 2nd pick. I think that's good for the players and the fans. You don't want anyone rooting for you to lose.
No, absolutely not. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Clark for 3. They get it back. Here's Jones. Passes to Melton. He dishes it to Jackson. Keeps it alive. Great positioning on the putback. Melton's got his 2nd basket of the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Nelly is checked in for Favors. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Jackson. The Grizzlies shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. And the technical free throw is good.
And though he's very active at the offensive end, Melton probably makes his biggest impact defensively.
I agree, Gia. He works hard, shows good instincts, and reads the passing lanes very well. He's also disruptive with his speed, his length. And I like that he can play physically. He can get you out of your rhythm.
Pass to Hart. Back to Redick. Pulls up on the wing. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Pelicans lead by 2.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Jackson passes to Jones. Pass to Melton. Clark outside. And there's Jackson on the assist by Clark. Jackson's got the game tied up here for the Grizzlies. The drive by Redick. Excellent D that time from Jones. The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Here's Melton. He feeds it to Jones. Winslow with it. The dish to Jackson. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. Okafor is checked in for the Pelicans. Holiday comes in for Ingram. Jackson hits both of them. 3rd quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Outside Holiday. The pass to Redick. The 3. Redick can't get that one to fall. And Clark has got the ball here for Memphis. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Anderson outside. Kicks it to Clark. Clock at 6. He was all alone on that one. Morant's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's Redick. They can't stop the run with that one.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Here's Clark. Drops in the layup for 2. And it's a 7-point Memphis lead.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, it feels like they're just one step ahead right now, looking to build out their advantage even further.
Cutteridge, the pass to Jackson. He kicks it to Morant. To the paint. Shoots from the right block. Here's Jackson, a second chance effort. Redick with the rebound. For New Orleans, they've gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
He definitely has the respect of the locker room. Holiday is someone that players enjoy playing with.
New Orleans shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. No good on that one. And the second free throw, good. There's 14 seconds left to play in the third. Passes it to Clark. Morant scanning the floor. And it's Brooks in the corner. Back to Morant. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Memphis with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. Back to the action after this word. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, he put it on a platter, and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth, Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Clark is out there with Jonas Valanciunas, and it's Anderson in at the small forward. Now a timeout called by New Orleans. Jackson, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Stan Van Gundy told the team. He said, this is where we make our move. This game's going to come down to big plays. Whichever team makes them is going to come out of here with the win. Kevin, we know what side he's on.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
I can't think of a better call offensively. Get Zion the ball in the painted area and let him go to work.
Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 3 assists now in this one. Valanciunas finds Jackson. Some nice passing there by Memphis. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. And so he hits the technical free throw. And where Brooks seemed to have carved out a niche, GA, his consistency from range and from the line.
Kev, if you can space the floor and hit your free throws, you're going to be in the rotation. Brooks really came into his own last season. And the more he refines his shot selection, the more valuable he becomes to this team.
Count that bucket.
Look, it's crucial for Ingram to keep getting stronger. So he can continue to finish off tough buckets like this.
Right side Jackson. Out to Brooks. To the middle. Morant dishes to Jackson. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
To the right side. Here's Williamson. It's rebounded by Memphis. Pass to Valanciunas. Back to Morant. Now here's Valanciunas. Pass to Brooks. Shot clock at 6. To the paint and stolen by Williamson. Here's Ingram and slam dunk by Ingram.
Shades of KD and Dr. J. Ingram floating to the rim.
And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That is his first foul of the game. Winslow's checked in for Kyle Anderson. And here are the Grizzlies now. 3-point lead. Brooks kicks to Winslow. Here's Valanciunas. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Brandon Ingram.
Whether he's starting or coming off the bench, Valanciunas is a nice piece to have. He's a big man who's a nightly double-double threat.
And he makes the first.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Valanciunas hits them both. Pelicans trail by 5. Holiday finds Ingram. Over in the corner, Williamson. It's stolen by Valanciunas. And oh, here we go. Brooks got it. The fast break chance. Holiday with the defensive effort. So Favors will bring it up for the Pelicans. Ingram passes to Williamson. Ingram dishes to Williamson. He makes his 9th shot of the game. He has only missed 4.
Well, watching him in college, Zion showed he was a big game, big moment player. That's a huge bucket right there.
Brooks, the pass to Valanciunas. And yes, it's good. And that's 12 points for Valanciunas.
With the strong motor and basketball IQ, Valanciunas remains unfazed by the situation. He gives up a lot of size to most other power forwards, but not too many of them can fly like he can.
Out to Brooks. Back to Morant. And they double up Jackson. Morant outside. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists in the game. 1:31 left in the 4th quarter. Over in the corner, Williamson. Back to Ingram. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Showing some guts out there. Ingram with the big-time bucket.
And here's Jackson. Inside, and stolen by Favors. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Holiday is running.
That's how you do it. If you want to be the best in the world, you have to be the best when it counts.
Brooks against Holiday. Down low. The pass to Winslow. To the inside. Jackson. Yes!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
That's why they put the ball in his hands. They know they can count on him to make crucial shots.
Here's Williamson.
270.
And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We'll have to now review the personal foul in question.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. DeAnthony Melton comes in for Dylan Brooks. And the dunk by Williamson.
So impressive, the fortitude the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, true, but we'll see if they can keep forging ahead. For now, you got to give them credit for coming back.
Jackson passes to Melton. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 5 to shoot. Here's Jackson. Yes!
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 2. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
Or they could take the lead if they play for the 3. Interesting decision.
And after all that time, finally, they've been able to tie it up here in the fourth quarter. What a comeback and what a finish we have in store.
I didn't think they'd be able to come all the way back. This game's had a little bit of everything. Wrong guy to put on the line in a close game. You know he's not going to miss. Absolutely nails it. I mean, we talk about Morant having that it factor. Oh, come on. Makes the biggest play of the night.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They're behind by 1. Just 2 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
And guys, it all comes down to this. One shot to win the game. They have just enough time to run a play that'll lead to a catch and shoot here on the inbound. Maybe one quick pass and then get it up.
So a close game sees Memphis take this one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of